Hey there, lovely souls. Welcome to my channel Magnetize Official. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to click the join button to explore our membership options and discover all the amazing benefits waiting for you. By becoming a member, you'll unlock exclusive perks and get even more out of your experience with us. I'm already sensing a strong flow of energy and messages coming through, and it's crystal clear that some of you listening right now are navigating a deeply powerful and intense situation or connection. Whether this is tied to someone specific or a profound experience in your life, there's a palpable energy around you that we're going to dive into together. I'm truly excited to explore these messages with you today. To begin, I'll start by pulling a few cards to ground this reading. Interestingly, before even touching the deck, I kept getting the initials D, R, E, N, and W. These letters feel significant, almost as if they're pointing to the name Drew, or even the full name Andrew. If that resonates with you, pay close attention. There might be something deeply aligned in today's message for you. The first card to come through is the Judgment card, which carries the affirmation, I am awakening to my calling. This is such a beautiful and potent energy to start with. Right away, I had a vivid image of two people in conversation. This wasn't just any conversation. It felt electric, transformative, and deeply impactful for both individuals involved. I saw how this dialogue wasn't just exchanging words, it was exchanging energy, and this energy was lighting both people up from within. It's like the interaction itself was elevating them on a soul level. For many of you, this suggests that something you've said, whether recently or in the past, has profoundly affected someone. You may not even fully realize the emotional impact your words had on them, but know that they've stirred something deep within this person. Now, I sense that while you might have tangible, creative projects you're working on, perhaps things you're building, crafting, or nurturing in the physical world, there's a deeper layer to your purpose. A core part of your calling here on Earth is woven into your interactions with others. Your role, in many ways, is to serve as a source of mutual elevation, a beacon of light that helps both you and those you connect with rise into higher vibrational states. For someone listening, I feel this message strongly. You're being gently, but persistently, pushed to step out into the world more. This could mean opening yourself up to new social situations, meeting new people, or even just engaging in small, seemingly insignificant exchanges with strangers. These interactions are anything but random. Every person you encounter, whether briefly or in a more lasting way, is being drawn into your orbit for a reason. And just as they are manifesting you into their lives, you are manifesting them into yours. These connections might start small, like a fleeting conversation at a cafe or a kind word exchanged in passing, but they hold profound energetic significance. Part of your awakening and stepping into your true calling involves becoming a powerful source of inspiration for others. Whether these connections in your life are fleeting or lasting, your energy leaves an undeniable imprint on the people around you. You're stepping into a role where your influence uplifts and elevates others, often in profound and unexpected ways. As I tune into this energy, I keep hearing the word rebirth, and with it, the vivid image of a phoenix rising from the ashes. This imagery feels deeply symbolic, and perhaps the phoenix holds personal significance for someone listening. It's as though you're in the midst of a transformative rebirth, shedding old layers and emerging more vibrant and alive than ever before. I'm also receiving some initials, G, R, E, T, C, H, W, and N. These could be part of someone's name, or they might resonate in some way for you. Additionally, I'm hearing something about Arizona. This might be a meaningful place for someone, or a synchronicity that aligns with your journey. This rebirth isn't just a fresh start, it's a reclamation of your essence. It feels like you've gone through a time in your life where, even though you were physically alive and functioning, you may have felt trapped in a limbo state, neither fully living nor entirely lost. It's as if you were caught between two worlds. During that time, your energy turned inward. You disconnected from the outside world in many ways, choosing instead to explore the depths of your soul and the vastness of your inner universe. It was a time of spiritual metamorphosis, a cocoon phase where much of your transformation happened beneath the surface. Now, as you emerge from that period, you carry with you the essence of everything you experienced and learned, not just intellectual knowledge, but an energetic shift, a change that feels embedded at the cellular level. In a sense, your very DNA has been rewritten during this powerful transformation. And now, this rebirth marks your time to take all that energy, wisdom, and expansion and share it with the world. Here's what's incredible. Your calling feels like a twofold mission. First, you are meant to inspire and elevate others through your words and presence. You might find yourself in situations where you feel a strong, almost magnetic pull towards someone. In those moments, you may say something that seems ordinary to you, but for them, it's life-changing. It's as though you're channeling messages that their soul has been waiting to hear. This gift of inspiration might show up in a conversation, a small exchange, or even in the energy you bring into a space. You don't have to try. It flows naturally. Your very presence becomes a source of encouragement, and your words carry the power to awaken others to their own potential. Secondly, your journey of rebirth itself is a message. By stepping fully into this new version of yourself, you show others what is possible. You inspire them not just through your words, but through your very existence. Your courage to rise from the ashes and claim a life that feels authentically aligned and alive. What's coming through so strongly is that the way you elevate others isn't always through direct interaction or words. Sometimes it's simply through the way you're living your life, through the boldness of your choices, the courage to follow your dreams, and the authenticity with which you show up in the world. For someone listening, I feel that you're stepping into a powerful phase of sharing something deeply personal with the world. It could be a goal, a vision, a dream that's been close to your heart, or a piece of your soul expressed through your music, art, writing, or creative work. Perhaps it's even just the pure, unfiltered essence of your authentic self, something you've kept private for a long time. Now, it feels as though this part of you is ready to come into the light, to be shared publicly. And here's what's so beautiful. This act of sharing is not only a deeply personal journey for you, but also a profound way of elevating others. It's as if, by following your passion or bringing your vision to life, you're unintentionally igniting hope in the hearts of those who witness your journey. Even if your primary intention is simply to create for the sake of creating, to let your voice be heard, or to see something you've dreamed about come to fruition, the ripple effect of your actions is undeniable. Your courage inspires others. Your authenticity reminds them of their own potential. And your light, as it shines brighter, sparks something within them that they may have forgotten. A sense of possibility, a reason to believe, a moment of hope. The energy of hope is coming through so strongly here. By sharing yourself or your work with the world, you are giving others permission to do the same. You're showing them that it's okay to be vulnerable, to be seen, and to bring what's sacred within them into the open. I'm also getting this vivid image, one I've spoken about before on this channel. It's like a map of lights, each light representing someone who is lit up from within. When one light shines, it inspires others to glow, and soon the entire map begins to illuminate. This is what you're doing. You are one of those lights, and as you continue to share your unique essence with the world, you inspire others to shine as well. For some reason, the phrase "lit up from within" feels so significant here. It reminds me of the song "Snow on the Beach," the lyrics, "Weird but beautiful. You wanted me tonight. It feels impossible," come to mind. While I don't remember the full song, the feeling it evokes ties beautifully to this message. There's something surreal and magical about what you're doing right now. Something that feels impossible, yet entirely natural and meant to be. Maybe snow or the beach holds personal significance for you. Perhaps it's a metaphor for the delicate balance of contrasts in your life. The quiet, internal transformation meeting the expansive, external sharing of your light. Or maybe this is a message from someone you've unknowingly inspired, someone whose life has been touched by your courage to show up authentically. Whatever the specifics, know this. Your light is not just for you. It's a beacon, a guidepost, a spark that ignites hope and inspiration in ways you may never fully see or understand. So, continue to create, continue to share, and know that every time you let yourself be seen, you are lighting up the world in ways that are nothing short of extraordinary. This connection feels like stepping into a misty, enchanted forest, beautiful yet elusive, a space that defies easy definitions. There's a certain fuzziness to it, as though its purpose hasn't yet been fully revealed. Perhaps this is the same connection energy that has been surfacing in recent readings. It's a dynamic that whispers questions like, are we friends? Are we lovers? Are we collaborators, partners in business, or creators of something greater together? What's so intriguing about this connection is how multifaceted it feels. It's as if the universe intentionally brought you into each other's lives, but the how and why of it remain just out of reach. There's this almost sacred ambiguity to it. It's like trying to hold on to water. It slips through your fingers when you attempt to define it too rigidly. One thing feels very clear though. There's a deep, mutual pull to maintain this connection in the physical realm. Both of you sense its importance and are making efforts, whether consciously or unconsciously, to sustain it. And yet, amidst that effort, there's the lingering question, what exactly is this? How do we label it? It feels as though so much is left unsaid, not because of fear, but because the connection is designed to be undefined, for now at least. This undefined quality is not a flaw, it's intentional. On a divine level, this connection's lack of clarity serves a purpose. Sometimes, the most powerful connections don't fit neatly into boxes. They exist to teach us, to inspire us, and to unfold in ways we couldn't predict if we tried. As I'm channeling this, I just saw the number 1010, a powerful number of alignment and forward motion. It feels like a nudge from the universe saying, lean into the unknown. This connection is not about control or certainty. It's about trust, flow, and divine timing. Now, coming back to the Judgment card, there's something significant here. One of your gifts, one that shines brightly in this connection, is the ability to inspire clarity in others. When someone connects with you, they're not just meeting you, they're meeting a mirror that reflects back their truest self. You awaken something in them, a deeper sense of purpose or clarity about their own path. After spending time with you, they feel energized, aligned, and as though they've remembered who they truly are. And here's the beautiful part. This energy exchange is not one-sided. While you leave them feeling lit up and inspired, you also walk away with renewed passion and excitement. This is the essence of a soul-aligned interaction, one that nourishes both parties on a profound, energetic level. The message coming through so strongly here is to trust the connections in your life that feel destined, even if you don't fully understand their purpose yet. Not every connection needs a label. Some are meant to remain fluid, like rivers that carve their own paths. This doesn't diminish their value. It enhances it. It feels like your life is currently buzzing with an extraordinary level of energetic activity, as if rapid-fire soul contracts are lighting up all around you. These are connections that arrive so quickly or with such intensity that there's no time to consciously analyze their purpose. Instead of logically sorting through the why or how of these relationships, you're being called to trust your intuition and feel your way through them. The guidance coming through strongly here is to simply allow these connections to flow into your life without overthinking their roles or outcomes. If a relationship feels mutually uplifting, let it unfold naturally. I'm hearing the phrase, allow it to exist, to honor the connection for what it is in the moment. There's also a sense of needing to let it breathe. This could mean creating a bit of space within the connection or approaching it with ease and grace. For some, this guidance could relate directly to a particular person we've been channeling in recent readings, a connection that feels beautifully undefined. There's a strong desire on both sides to remain connected, even if the why isn't fully clear yet. I keep hearing the phrase, wanting to stay connected, repeating, as though this person's thoughts are continuously drawn toward you. The name Kent, or the initials KNT, may resonate with someone listening, though, as always, take only what aligns with your personal experience. From the love word scramble, I received several intriguing names and words, invented, cast, possibly someone in the performing arts. Fellow, Jim, Ancient, William, Journey, Fly, Adam, Jan, Jane, and Anne. Someone might be involved in science, given the repeated mention of Adam, or these names could hold personal significance to you. Now, let's dive deeper into this connection. The first card that came through is the Four of Wands, a powerful card of union, celebration, and stability. To me, this is the ultimate union or reunion card, and it feels like the energy of this connection is highly significant. If this connection carries a romantic undertone, this person isn't just casually considering you in their life. They are envisioning something profoundly long-term. And I don't mean just months or years. I'm talking about someone who has secretly begun incorporating you into their life plans. There's a sense that they are thinking, how can I make you a permanent part of my life? This desire for permanence seems to influence their every action toward you. Whether consciously or unconsciously, they are handling this connection with care and intention, guided by the deep-seated wish to keep you close for the long haul. The energy here is one of quiet devotion, even if it hasn't been explicitly expressed. This person wants you to be a foundational part of their world, and that yearning is shaping how they navigate the space between you. Let's dive into a powerful message about timing, a theme that's especially significant if you resonate with the divine feminine energy. As we've explored before, timing can be a deeply sensitive subject, particularly when dealing with wounded masculine energies that may try to rush you into situations that feel out of sync with your inner knowing. Now, when I speak to the divine feminine, this energy isn't tied to gender, but rather to the dynamics of energy that exist within all of us. You could embody, predominantly, divine feminine energy or divine masculine energy, or, like many of us, be in a process of balancing the two. Take this as it resonates with your personal journey. What's coming through strongly is this beautiful, visceral sensation that some of you may be experiencing when you think about a particular person or situation. It feels like a rush, a wave of energy, butterflies in your stomach, or even an adrenaline-like surge. You might even be sensing something magical or fairy tale-like about this connection or situation. I saw an image of a castle and heard the phrase, fairy tale ending. It's as though there's a spark of enchantment surrounding this energy, something that feels both mystical and profoundly special. But let's return to the Divine Feminine's connection to timing. The Divine Feminine is intricately attuned to divine time. It's not just something external. It's like the clock of the universe is embedded within your very being. It's in your bones, your cells, your soul. This connection manifests through your intuition, guiding you with a deep inner knowing. When the timing is right, it's unmistakable. It's what I've been calling green light energy, a moment when your entire being feels aligned and ready. It's that feeling where no obstacle could hold you back. I've even said, wild horses couldn't stop you. And oddly, that phrase came out without me ever having used it before. Perhaps it's significant to someone listening, or maybe horses themselves hold some symbolic or personal meaning for you. The tension arises when a masculine energy pressures you out of your divine timing. That pressure is a clear signal of an unhealed wound within that masculine energy. The wounded masculine struggles with control and can feel disconnected from the natural flow of divine timing. In contrast, the awakened or healed divine masculine approaches timing very differently. This doesn't mean they're perfect. Healing is a continuous journey of growth and expansion. But it does mean they've reached a level of awareness and alignment with their higher self. The healed divine masculine honors the divine feminine's timing with deep respect and trust. They intuitively understand that the divine feminine possesses a heightened awareness of the right timing, even if they don't consciously comprehend it themselves. They trust her wisdom and refrain from exerting pressure because they know that her alignment with divine time benefits not only her, but the connection as a whole. Let's explore a fascinating dynamic that often unfolds when someone pressures you early on in a connection. Whether consciously or subconsciously, this pressure can stem from their awareness of a time limit on the bond. Here's what that means. When a connection isn't aligned for the long haul on a spiritual level, it may be meant to serve a shorter purpose, like a brief interaction, a passing lesson, or a fleeting moment of exchange. However, when the other person becomes attached to your energy, they might struggle to accept the natural boundaries of this connection. On a deeper, subconscious level, they may sense that this soul contract has an expiration date. And instead of honoring the organic flow of the connection, they feel compelled to rush ahead, attempting to deepen or accelerate things unnaturally. It's as though they're trying to bypass the natural limitations of the relationship, ignoring the spiritual signals that indicate this connection is temporary or situational. Now, this pressure often doesn't arise from a place of malice. It's coming from a wounded part of their energy. When you're on a healing journey, doing the introspective work, growing spiritually and evolving, they may sense the contrast between your growth and their stagnation. Instead of using that realization as a catalyst for their own inner work, they project their unhealed energy outward. Rather than pausing to reflect and heal, they latch onto you, trying to fast-track the connection. This can manifest as pressure to spend more time together, move faster in a relationship, or even push you into decisions that don't feel right to you. It's not about the connection itself. It's about their desire to cling to the energetic nourishment they feel in your presence. And this isn't limited to romantic relationships. It can happen in any area of life. In the workplace, where someone might rush you into commitments or projects because they're drawn to your competence and confidence. In friendships, where a person might pressure you to spend more time together or share more deeply than you're ready to. In casual interactions, where someone might overstep boundaries, seeking to extend what was meant to be a brief encounter. The key is to recognize the signs. When you feel that external pressure, the sense that someone is pulling you off your personal path, away from your inner guidance and onto their timeline, it's often a red flag. It signals that this person may not be fully committed to their own growth or healing. Instead, they've become hooked on the energetic boost they feel when they're around you, your light, your frequency, your authenticity. The only way to truly and consistently connect with the divine feminine in the physical realm is by committing to your own spiritual path. This isn't just about connecting with someone else. It's about finding your way back home within yourself. Here's the beauty of it. The deeper you connect with that sacred home space inside of you, the place where your authenticity, intuition, and divine essence reside, the more naturally and effortlessly you align with the divine feminine energy around you. This alignment doesn't come from force or manipulation. It's a flow that feels genuine and organic. But here's where it gets tricky. Most people resist this inner journey. They resist facing themselves, their shadows, and their own growth, which creates complications in many of their relationships. We've talked about this before on the channel, but today I want to revisit a dynamic that often unfolds around you, especially if you embody divine feminine energy. You've likely noticed this pattern. People come into your life and are immediately drawn to your energy. They're captivated by your presence, your light, and the way your energy positively impacts them. For a time, they may even seem addicted to being around you, soaking up the warmth and healing that you radiate. But then, suddenly, they disappear. They pull back, drop out, or retreat. Why? It's because your light stirs something within them. On a subconscious level, they recognize that being near you requires them to embark on their own inner journey, a journey many are not yet ready or willing to take. Rather than doing the internal work to align with the energy they're so drawn to, they try to latch onto you, attempting to force or artificially accelerate the connection. When this happens, your intuition often kicks in. It starts with subtle hints, those off feelings or moments of doubt. If you don't honor those, it might escalate to stronger signals, what I like to call red lights, urging you to pause, set boundaries, or even walk away from the connection altogether. Now, here's the challenging part. This can sometimes make you feel, or be judged by others, as flaky. Maybe you've cancelled plans, chosen to disconnect from certain people, or drawn a line in relationships that no longer feel aligned. And in the past, you might have second-guessed yourself, wondering, am I overthinking? Am I just being anxious? Let me stop you right there. You're not overthinking. You're not flaky. You're intuitive, and you're guided. When your inner compass tells you something is off, it's because there's a reason. Your intuition is your divine connection to higher wisdom, and it's always leading you toward what is right for you. To help drive this home, I pulled the Four of Wands card, which carries the affirmation, I deserve to celebrate my accomplishments. As I meditated on this, I had a vision of someone climbing a mountain. Hiking might be symbolic or literal for some of you. But what stood out to me was the need to pause at the summit, look back, and truly take in how far you've come. Let's pull another card and dive deeper into this connection, because there's something truly captivating about the energy here. Oh wow, this is incredible. The Six of Pentacles has come through, and its message is so beautifully aligned with what we've been sensing about this connection. Right away, this card tells me that the person in question feels a deep, almost instinctive desire to give to you. But as I tuned into the word give, it shifted into something deeper, almost like open up. This isn't just about material giving or acts of service. It's about opening themselves up fully, vulnerably, and willingly to you. They want to give not just their time or energy, but their very essence. What's coming through so strongly is the energy of an open heart chakra bond between you two. My guides are painting such a vivid picture of this. Whether or not this exact scenario has happened in the physical, I'm seeing a vision of two people sitting across from one another at a table. The connection is palpable. I hear Leo, so perhaps someone here has Leo energy in their chart, but regardless of the signs, the visual is stunning. It's as if there's this radiant glow extending from one person's heart chakra to the other. This glowing cord of energy is unbreakable, magnetic, and so pure. And here's the beautiful part. It's not just connecting the two of you, it's illuminating you both. It's like being in each other's presence activates something divine, something that makes both of you shine brighter, more authentically. As you connect with each other, it becomes effortless to open your hearts. There's no need for walls or filters, no need to shrink yourself or translate the depths of your soul into words. And yet, words are exchanged in this connection. Conversations happen, and they're meaningful, but the magic is happening beyond the words. It's like the words are merely a physical, tangible representation of the bond, while the true communication flows much deeper, between your hearts. It's pure heart-to-heart telepathy, a silent understanding that needs no explanation. It reminds me of that beautiful quote, "There is telepathy between hearts," and I can feel how true that is here. But let's come back to the Six of Pentacles, because there's even more unfolding. Not only does this person want to give to you, they naturally want to care for you in both tangible and intangible ways. I'm seeing someone pulling out a chair for you, opening a door, or offering gestures that feel deeply thoughtful and nurturing. If this person embodies a more masculine energy, they might find themselves wanting to protect, provide, or create comfort for you in ways that feel instinctive. It's not just about generosity, though. This card also speaks to the balance and mutual exchange between you. This connection is elevating both of you. It's like a sacred alchemy, where every moment shared is building something greater for you, individually and together. You're not just connecting, you're growing through each other, exchanging energy in a way that feels healing, uplifting, and deeply reciprocal. What makes this connection so comfortable, so natural, is the sense of balance between you two. And I know that may sound simple, but when you've experienced connections where energy is out of sync, where one person gives more than they receive, or where there's a sense of imbalance, this kind of harmony is actually incredibly powerful and meaningful. It's a rare treasure, and it's something that speaks to the depth of the bond you share. You're both able to give and receive energy freely, without hesitation, because there's an inherent equilibrium in this connection. And that balance is possible because both of you have your hearts open. When your hearts are open, you're able to flow with the energy, to exchange it in a way that feels natural, easy, and fulfilling. It's so beautiful to see these messages coming through with such clarity and warmth. And as I'm tuning into this energy, I just saw the number 3333, a very significant number, especially when it appears in this context. This number often signifies strong spiritual presence, alignment, and guidance from higher realms. It's like a gentle reminder that your spirit guides may be communicating with you, or that this connection has a deeply spiritual element to it. Someone, whether from your soul circle or in the physical realm, may be thinking about you intensely, sending you energy, or trying to reach you on a soul level. Trust that these connections are being guided by something higher, something beyond the physical world. Now, let me channel a final message from Rumi to wrap up this reading. The first quote is, "If the foot of the trees were not tied to the earth, they would be pursuing me. For I have blossomed so much, I am the envy of the gardens." This speaks to the immense growth you've experienced. The roots that keep you grounded have allowed you to flourish. And because of that, your energy, your soul's blossoming, is something that others notice, something that even nature itself would envy. It's a message of personal growth and transformation. You've nurtured your inner garden, and now you radiate that energy outward. And the second quote, which is especially powerful and relevant to so many of you right now, "Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it." This reminds us that love isn't something we go looking for externally. It's something we create by releasing the barriers within ourselves. Sometimes we build walls around our hearts without even realizing it, and those walls are the things that block love from flowing in and out freely. The work is not about seeking love from others, but about removing those inner blockages, allowing love to flow effortlessly and abundantly. I hope this message resonates deeply with you. My intention is that it brings you clarity, peace, and a sense of connection with the beautiful energy surrounding you. Remember, you are a reflection of love, both giving and receiving it freely. Thank you for being here, and I truly hope this reading has been helpful to you. If this video resonated with you and you crave more, interact with the content, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Magnetize Official. Share these words with anyone who might find comfort and inspiration.